welcome back to ESCXTRA, everyone. I am here with Joker out from Slovenia, who are representing Slovenia with Carpe Diem. Guys, thank you so much for joining me.
Hey, thanks for inviting us.
Yeah, I'm very excited. I actually texted kind of my boss at ESCXTRA and I was like, I don't care what we do. I want to interview Joker out.
Oh, nice. Thanks.
So, yeah, I mean, I assume most of the viewers know who you are at this point, but could you maybe just quickly introduce yourself?
All right. Okay, so we're Joker Out. We're the Slovenian representatives for the Eurosong Contest 2023. I'm Chris, the guitarist.
I'm Bojan, I'm the singer.
I'm Jan, the guitarist.
Hi, I'm Jure, I'm playing drums.
I'm Nace and I play the bass.
Perfect. Thank you. So, how have you been since the release of your song Carpe Diem? It must have been crazy.
It's been pretty nice actually because we've been able to spend all this time together. So little time for the brain worms to get stuck. I guess we've been able to filter it between ourselves. We have been spending quite some time on Twitter and YouTube though. We've been reading a lot of comments. So yeah, this is kind of chaotic, I guess.
But it's chaotic in a different way than it was before the release of the song, because before that we were kind of anxious on what's to come. And now that it's out there and we've got all this positive feedback, it's hectic, but in a really good way. We're just getting lots of positive feedback, and people are starting to send their own versions of our song, and it's really great to hear.
Right, I saw that you were asking if people wanted to send it in their language, right?
Yeah. We've been getting tons of texts now.
Oh, that's so cool. That's really nice. Well, if you need any help, I'm from the Netherlands. If you need any help with the Dutch one.
Hey, I'll have the Dutch one because I speak Dutch.
Okay. You speak Dutch?
I speak Dutch. My mother is Dutch. Ja, ik spreek Nederlands.
Ik ook. Oh, that's crazy.
Ja. Kom je naar Amsterdam, naar de Eurovision pre-party?
Ja, tuurlijk.
Oké, cool.
Jullie ook, toch?
Ja, natuurlijk.
Top. Nice. I didn't expect that. Nice.
Yeah.
So let's get back into it. Just to kind of get started on you guys and your relationship with music. How did you all meet and decide to start a band?
Well, the band was actually started in 2016 when I went to a concert of my friend who just created his new band, and these two guys were playing there. And I saw them. It was their first gig ever, and I was like, wow, I really need these two guys to play in my band because my band didn't have such good guitarists. So I called up Jan, and when I called him up, I was like, hey man, do you want to join my band? And he was just like freshly into a new band, and he was just like, yeah, sure. And that was it. And Chris was playing a little hard to get at first,
but he cracked me down in the end.
Yeah. And then later on, Jure and Natsa joined, so yeah.
Awesome. Well, I would say you stole them maybe from the other bands, but it was a good decision, right?
Yep.
It's obviously the good decision.
Yeah. No hard feelings.
No. So if you had to pick one artist kind of for a dream collaboration, who would you choose?
Who?
Elvis Costello.
Elvis Costello.
Yeah. You know him?
I'm familiar, but like I know the name.
He's a really famous musician from Liverpool.
That's convenient.
Yes.
Yeah, he sings the song "She" from Notting Hill.
Oh, now I know it. Yes, that's it. All right, cool. And I heard that you guys have actually recorded an English language album not so long ago. Could you share a little more about that?
Well, we have a song coming out at the beginning of March. No, I'm lying. The end of March, beginning of April.
Yes.
It's going to be our first English single, and it's going to be a featuring with a British musician. The song is going to be called New Wave, and it's the English version of our song Novival from the second album. And we're hoping that the English album comes out sometime by the end of this year.
That's really nice. That's cool. So, like, what made you decide to record an album in English?
Well, lots of factors actually, but mainly we've got some people we know from outside of Slovenia who said our music is, who said they like our music really a lot. So they were like, why don't you guys make an English record to see if we can make anything happen in the rest of Europe.
Well, I mean, Eurovision is a great first step, I would say, towards that goal.
Yeah, Eurovision is the perfect first step for that.
Absolutely, absolutely. So kind of talking about your song Carpe Diem, how would you describe it? What would you say it is about?
Well, the song, the name of it, Carpe Diem, literally means the day. So the song talks about how the world is much more than meets the eye in the first moment. It's a lot more dancey and vibey and happy and full of love if you appreciate it and embrace that moment. So yeah, it's a feel good song, I guess.
I love that. So what does it kind of mean to you personally? How do you tend to seize the day?
By spending the day with each other,
Yeah.
playing music mostly, doing gigs, if not gigs, trying to create something new in our rehearsal place, in which we are located at the moment.
Yeah, it kind of captures our whole relationship, I guess. Lately, we've been spending like most of the time together. We've been in Hamburg in the studio where we recorded the song. And yeah, it's really nice working with these fellas. So I love you guys, man.
Oh, that's adorable. That's adorable. Love that. So, you mentioned going to Hamburg to record it, but what was the songwriting and the recording process like? You wrote it all together, right?
Yeah, we made the music like mostly in here in this rehearsal space, and then the lyrics happened in Hamburg.
Well, and much of the kind of arrangement also.
Arrangement and vibe.
Yeah. The sound which is now present in the song was mostly established in Hamburg. It was like a 12-day binge of not going outside at all because we were in a studio that was one floor was the apartment where we were living, and the other floor, one floor above, was the studio where we were at, and you didn't really have to go outside for anything except to get food every couple of days. So we weren't really ever going outside. We were just locked up in the studio, and it was really a kind of a microcosm of a good time in there.
Awesome. Did you all live together there in one apartment?
Yeah. It was a big apartment, and we each had our own bed.
Oh, okay, that's good.
Really cozy. So for us, we are really like used to sleeping together in beds and stuff like that because we do concerts a lot, and there's usually two of us in one bed. So this time having each bed for your own, like that was special. That was luxury.
I love that for you. So all of your music, like you said, is basically in Slovenian. Did you always know your Eurovision song was going to be in Slovenian, or did you ever think about writing something in English?
Well, we knew we should go in Slovenian because we wanna prove Slovenian can be just as enjoyable as any other language to listen to on the Eurovision stage. And in addition to that, we think that native tongues have been doing really well on the Eurovision, and because you can hear the sincerity of the song through them, never, regardless of if you actually understand the language or not. So that's why we decided to go in Slovenian. It was never really up for debate.
It would be actually kind of, we were talking a lot about how fun it would be if all countries had to send a song in their own language. I mean, it would do much for diversity and I think originality of the material on Eurovision.
Definitely, but I feel like as someone who speaks Dutch, it might not be the best decision because it's not a very pretty language.
But the Dutch sent a Dutch song last year. Nobody minded that.
Oh, yeah. Yes, that's true. You got me there.
It was a good song. So
yeah, That's true. There's potential there, but I mean, Slovenian is, in my opinion, a prettier language. So
Oh, really?
Thank
Wow.
you.
yeah,
You have
absolutely.
many Slovenians find Slovenian language not to be so sexy in terms of singing.
Well, they're fools.
That's correct.
So of course, then you have the title Carpe Diem. Did you on purpose make it something that kind of everyone can understand?
Actually, yeah. The name was used somewhere along the lines when the lyrics were finished, but like as a demo name. And at the end, we were just like, you know what, it works.
And it really ties in with the music video because
We use the hotel.
the whole thing is taking place in the hotel Carpe Diem. So
And if no one understands the lyrics, at least they'll get the title, I guess.
Yeah, but people were unhappy. Some people were really unhappy in Slovenia. Like, wow, the name is not in Slovenian. So I guess we should do the song in English and just put the name in Slovenian. That would be much better.
Just reverse it for them exactly. So why would you say that Carpe Diem is the perfect song for Eurovision?
Ooh,
and well,
It's the perfect song for
For
us.
us,
to
for
be-
Eurovision.
yeah,
Okay, nice.
perfect for us. It's perfect for Eurovision.
exactly.
Exactly. Did you write it with Eurovision in mind, or did you write it and then decide to send it to Eurovision?
Well, the process was we knew it was going to finish on the Eurovision stage, but we did not let ourselves get caught in the fact that it has to sound or vibe as in Eurovision. We just made a song that literally speaks Joker out.
Mhm. We were actively trying to not to like think away the Eurovision thoughts when we were
Yeah.
creating the
We
song.
could put it on a second album.
Yeah,
It could be part of the album. It's
Yeah.
like a mixture of the first album and the second album, vibe and sound wise.
All right, that's good. So you're really sticking to the, what do you call it, soft boy rock?
Yeah,
Psychedelic rock and roll.
Yes, but
Yeah,
it's
that's
also
it.
in our press text there's software rock in there as well.
Yeah, we put soft boy there because it was fun.
I do like that soft boy with a Y, of course. So, speaking of Eurovision, what is your relationship with Eurovision? Are you big fans of the show? Do you watch it every year?
We hate it.
Yeah, we are. All of us are kind of big fans, and it's really fun that most of us tied the first memory to Eurovision to 2024, to 2004. Sorry, Ruslana, Wild Dances.
Yeah, you
So,
were
yeah.
already thinking of the next Eurovision.
I was already
Yeah,
thinking.
The one in Slovenia, right?
Yeah, Ljubljana.
So, would you say that Wild Dances is also like your favorite entry?
No, we each have a different favorite entry.
We've already got it rehearsed by now, probably.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
although-
figured you'd think about this already. Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, it's kind of hard to just pick one because there are so many, and each day it's kind of different. Depends on the vibe.
Maybe we should have like a favorite Eurovision year because some years were really good.
Ooh.
Because like when Maneskin won, that was
was
a really
fun.
good Eurovision.
Yeah.
That's
And last year not so much, you know.
I guess 21 was really
21
strong.
was really good.
Because it was in the Netherlands.
Yeah.
Right, of course.
Rotterdam, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Do you even know that? You really are like big fans.
Yeah.
Of course we are.
I love that. Do you have a favorite Slovenian entry?
Oh yeah. 3, 2, 1. Samo ljubezen.
Nice.
Every time we do this, because it's Samo ljubezen really is our favorite entry, but every time we do this, one of us just says sestre, which are the
So
artists.
the
Oh
artists.
yeah, I love that. Well, I mean, you're well prepared at least. Of course, another Slovenian entry was last year, Disco, which I loved as well, LPS. I saw you guys are quite close.
Yeah, I was the EMA host in 2021 when they won.
Oh, of course, yeah.
So
I
I
did-
was there. I said their name
when they won.
when they won.
No, they're really great
I cried.
guys and girls, and we also really love the song. it's quite a shame that they had such a bad result last year.
Yeah.
I completely agree. I actually voted for them. It was one of my
Slovenia was
favorites.
robbed.
No, it was great. It was too bad. But did they give you any advice or something on going to Eurovision, how to prepare, that kind of stuff?
No, just enjoy yourselves.
Yeah.
Oh, that's the only advice you need.
I don't think they've really processed that they've been to Eurovision by this point.
Still mind-boggling.
Yeah.
I mean, I can imagine. It's quite a surreal experience. And of course, you also already performed at a live performance. I did write the name here. Missia Liverpool?
Yeah, Mission Liverpool.
Mission Liverpool.
All right, cool. Can we kind of expect similar styling for Liverpool, or is that something you're not allowed to talk about yet?
You can definitely expect something along that line of styling. Our costumes are not ready yet. We're in the process of starting to brainstorm what we want to achieve and how we want to look. But I think it is kind of a
general direction is set. Yes.
General direction.
And also the performance, people have been really satisfied with the performance, even saying that it's better than the music video, which is a good thing, actually. A really good thing. So we're going to try to keep the energy of that performance. We're obviously not going to be able to have all of those people around us, which is too bad, but we're going to try to make it cool anyway.
Maybe the name of this interview when it comes out should be everyone in Liverpool has to sing along with Joker Out when it happens, so that we can have that background.
You know, I will do that. I will make that the clickbait name and the clickbait name for the article as well.
Great, thanks.
I got you. I did love the enthusiasm from the crowd. I even thought they were singing along, and it was just, I love that.
Singing and clapping along.
Yeah.
They were like super hyped.
Yeah, it was like the second, maybe the third take. They already knew the whole song.
Ah, okay. Big fans, big fans. So in general, because of course, usually Slovenia has a national final. What made the Slovenian broadcaster approach you for Eurovision instead of hosting a national final? Do you know?
Well, these past years have been quite bad in terms of results for Slovenia. So there was a lot of backlash from the public, like, do we even have to compete? So the national television just decided to call someone who has in the last year shown that in Slovenian public eye is capable of, I don't know, creating a good show, creating a good song. We've been really active for these past years. We've had like over 60 concerts in the past 6 months. We are having a sold out arena show in October here in Slovenia. So I guess
the people still chose us, but in a different way, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It doesn't mean that many people aren't unhappy with the fact that we're going there, because of course people are always unhappy with who we send, but
you can never make everyone happy, but I mean, most people are happy, at least.
Yep, we are.
Nice. That's what matters most. Did you ever consider sending a song for the Slovenian national final?
Yeah, that was the plan, actually. We wanted to sign up for EMA. And literally like a week later, we got a call saying EMA is not to happen, and do you want to go?
And you said yes right away?
Of course, yep.
Nice. Didn't think about it, just yes.
Yeah.
So, if you were to apply to national final or not, what made you kind of decide that for you as a band, this is the perfect moment for Eurovision?
Oh, good question. We've kind of, as of now, we've kind of achieved a lot, kind of all the milestones that a band has to achieve in Slovenia, and this arena is the largest venue which we have in Slovenia. And we were starting to think maybe we should try to get some attention outside of our borders, and that started with the ex-Yugoslavian countries first. We also released two songs in Serbian on our last album in September. And then we were just starting to think, well, maybe not just the Balkan region, but also like Northern Western Europe.
So what's better than the biggest stage in the
Yeah,
world?
of course.
Absolutely. Yeah. No, definitely.
It came at the perfect time, so kind of
Everything just came together. That's great. That's great. So a bit more fun question. Did you already listen to some of the songs from the other countries from this year?
Yeah.
We are quite how should I say this? We look at every song that comes out immediately when it comes out.
Nice.
Yeah.
You would fit right in on like fan Twitter or something.
Yeah.
Well, we do fit in on that.
Do you have any favorites so far?
I like the fact that many countries include like a lot of ethno folk vibes, like Spain, for instance. I love they came up with such a genuine flamenco, like old kind of Spanish emotional pain vibe of song. So I think Spain is my favorite thus far.
Yeah, mine too.
All right. Nice.
Say no, because it's been stuck in my head.
He, the queen of the king. No. The drummer strikes again.
No, it's great, definitely. I really only have one final question for you, and that's do you have a message for your fans over at ESCXTRA?
Yes. Carpe Diem, people. Every single day.
See you in Liverpool.
Nice.
And if you happen to speak Portuguese or Lithuanian, please send us your translation of Carpe Diem to our email.
We actually already got the Portuguese one.
Yeah.
Oh, really? Okay, then just Baltic states.
Yeah.
All right. Well, thank you so much, guys, for taking the time to chat with us. It was really nice to get to know you, and I will see you in Amsterdam.
Yeah,
See you. Bye.
All right. Bye-bye. Thank you.
Bye.